welcome back to Froooog Racing. Just received my new triple R light from Ready.build. That's the kit number 2. The light is the Elite 18 Plus. So it comes in a package, everything in one package, and then you get an extra aluminum side mount kit with a larger bracket. Inside the box we have the light bar itself with quite a bit of wiring along with it. Those are the stock brackets that are provided with the lights. You can see simple L bracket like this with 2 positions for adjustment. They give you a little bag of fasteners and a little instruction booklet. You even have some triple R stickers. You can see on the side mounting option, which is what we're going to use, and how to connect electrically. And so from the lights, we go to a 12-volt relay. There's a light selection switch, how to select the mode. The light has several modes. It can just do boost, which is a white LED only, combo, which is white plus yellow LEDs, snow, fog, low visibility, which is just the yellow LEDs, and you can also have like a low beam mode, which is the white LEDs in low beam. The light to be the back of the light is hitting here. It's way too low, so we're gonna have to go with the higher brackets. So here I'm the very top on both sides. We're gonna test fit that now on the car. Okay, so now let's just test the wiring. Okay, so here I have a battery. You have the positive lead with the fuse that you connect to the positive of the battery, and the other lead, the negative, they connect here. Now you have 2 switches. This one is the on-off switch. You will have to take the black lead that goes to the on-off switch and put it to a power source, completely directly to the battery if you want to be able to turn it on and off at any time, or connect it to your ignition wire if you only want to do that when the car is on. Anything works. So, but if you want a permanent being able to turn the light at any time, connect it directly to the battery. And the second is selects the switch that selects the modes, and this one you have to connect it to the ground of the battery. So now if I turn the light on, it is in fog light mode, and if I press the button I can cycle low beam, high beam, and low and high plus fog at the same time, all the lights on. And every time you press, you cycle through the different lights. That's it for the wiring setup, and here of course off. So if you stayed in the mode that has all the lights on, you switch off and you switch back on, it restarts in the same mode. So that's pretty convenient. It remembers what you were in. Okay, that's it. So now the next step is going to be installation on the car. So the hood install is complete. So here just the 2 holes on each side. I did put a little piece of padding behind it to kind of protect the hood. And I use the bolt they provided in the front with the lock nut washers, nylon lock nuts, and in the rear I just use a washer and a longer bolt to be able to go through the hood. Don't tighten too much, otherwise you can see here I have a slight bend. I over tightened a bit. So it's aluminum hood, so it will bend very easy. So now we have to route the wires. So in terms of power source here under the hood, I do have the original post here for the positive to jumpstart the battery. So I'm gonna try to hook up the power to this, and then we'll have to find a way to go inside the car through one of the grommets to get the wires in. So here is a plan of action. We'll go here under the insulation for the hood, so that will protect the wire. Here the relay is going to be stored, and we're going to tap the power here on the post like I did for the big booba. You have just post down there, so I'm going to tap the power here. And to get inside the car, the easiest path I found is here, the grommet for the AC. I was able to fish wire here, and this will arrive here. You can see just behind here, just behind the blower hose there, and this way I'll be able to go directly in the center console and figure out where I want to secure my button on the dash, probably at the top over there. So here I did a cut in the grommet. There is a wire inside the grommet, so make sure you put your wires under the wire inside the grommet so that nothing is going to rub against the wire after, and then you can attach your wires to your fishing copper wire, whatever you use for fishing, and then after that you will be able to get your wires through. So now I'm gonna go on the inside to pull here on the inside. Putting on a wire, and here are all my wires. There we go. So here I got a loop-de-doo around the air filter. I'm gonna pull the rest of it and put the grommet back in place. So here you can see the wires going through the grommet. And for the positive, here I have the positive wired here, so that it can go under the cover, so that the one with the yellow is the one from the bar light, the red one is the one for my big booba. Okay, so here it is with the covers back on. It's pretty clean. I originally tried to go behind this grommet here, but actually there's more insulation and firewall and stuff behind, so I wasn't able to find a path. So that's why we're going on that other side over there. For the grounds, you have those two Allen 6mm bolts that can be a good candidate for ground. So I use one here, this one for the ground for the relay, and I will complete the wiring and the dash. I'm gonna put my big booba back in the hole and re-zip tie everything and secure the relay in place as well. So here I was able to get a zip tie to hold the cable in place. Put it here, and here I can go through the corner of the cover by the ECU here and go under to maintain the cover in place. I made a bracket in the dash where my coin holder was, and I installed the two buttons here. The plastic around the button is pretty flexible, so if you make a tight hole, especially the select switch can get sticky if it's squeezed too much. So I would recommend going to metal switches to not have that issue. But other than that, you will have to find a power source and a ground nearby. So I had the cigarette lighter power that I use actually to now power this USB and other cigarette lighter here that I was able to tap. So I'm just using that to power the two switches and power and ground, and that's all for the interior install. And I tucked all the wires in behind there, behind the blower and behind the dash, and the wires are tucked away. So if you look at the light, you have here flood elements to propagate on the side and in the center. Those are straight ahead lights, and another 3 elements here, and so you have a mix of the white and yellow LEDs. In the housing itself, there is no ribs or fins to cool down, so it's much slicker design. No turbulences on the airflow, no grabbing of water or ice and snow in winter in cooling fins. It's a very nice and slick design. I like the fact that the unit is pretty compact too, and pretty enough for my lighting needs. Okay, so turning the lights on, fog lights, and then switching low light, highlights plus fog lights, and back to fog lights.